So this is Captain. We are going to attempt to graduate into the bigger arena today. He's never been out here. He's kind of doing the stand still and hope it stops kind of thing for me. When we came past the saddle before, he kind of spooked at that. So just going to see, get a feel for him. Going to go ahead and tack him up and let him pack the saddle, and then we're going to move some obstacles around. I left them deliberately on the rail after I dragged the arena because I wanted to move them with him in hand to just let him kind of feel the environment out a little bit longer than if I had just brought him out here and decided to jump up on top of him. Now, as he got more comfortable in the round pen, he started offering to kind of spin around and check me out. I was kind of half expecting it now, but he's busy looking around, so maybe as he gets comfortable out here, he'll do that. I only put the saddle on so it doesn't slip and slide when we move our feet a little bit, and then I'm going to tighten it a little bit more, and we're going to move our feet a little bit more powerfully, and then I'll tighten it maybe for the last time, I'm not sure, depending on how tight I get it this next time. I try to do it in 3 stages, and sometimes my second stage is all that it needs, so sometimes I don't do a third stage. What do you think, buddy? Okay, so like I said, I intentionally left all my obstacles off on the edges, so I'm going to go ahead and drag this out here and hope that it doesn't mean anything to him. Okay. Oh, good. Right into my path. so far I'm pretty comfortable with how confident he is being. He's just kind of looking around, kind of following me, being fairly respectful of me bending over in front of him and not running me over. So, pretty pleased with that. Now I'm going to ask him by my command to move his feet. A hesitation is just him asking, are you sure you want me to go around in the circle? Oh yeah, I'm sure. So here. Okay. So that barrel and that rope and that mounting block was something to be spooked about. So then when I added noise while he was digesting something else, it spooked him. That actually brings up another point, is when your horse is looking at something in a, oh my God, what is that kind of way, don't startle them. That's what makes them blow up. If they're trying to be brave and then you scare them at the same time, it makes it really hard for them, first of all, to want to be brave. And second off, it makes it hard for them to control their reaction, which would be very knee-jerk to, I think that's scary, oh my God, a noise, you know. So I'm going to ask him to change directions. I brought out my longer line maybe to help him with a canter. He doesn't need help to the left, he needs help to the right. But I figure if I bring out a longer line, although a shorter line will help him get balanced, but if I bring out a longer line, he can get away from me a little bit easier and maybe balance himself. I'm going to go ahead and stop him. Good. I'm going to actually invite him in. He offered to come in without me inviting, but then he thought about it. Good. Yeah, I'm not going to need to tighten that anymore. This will be our final tightening. Okay. Unless he's lost weight, I'm going to say where I want it to be. Good job. So like I said, I brought out a longer line. I'm going to go ahead and help him with some of his gaits on the ground first. It's okay, he wasn't leaving, he was coming to stay with me. Okay, so again, he doesn't need help to the left, he needs help to the right. Although I didn't ask him to leave, I'm going to let him go because he's recognizing something about this line. It means go, do something, so I'm going to ask him to trot. Ask him to trot. Oh, oh, nope, nope, nope. Good. Ask him to change directions. Now I want you to change directions. It's a lot harder with the longer line. See if I can ask him to canter. So I made a mistake by not bringing out a stick. Got a beautiful big trot out of him. I'm going to slow him down. See if I can get him to walk. Get him to ho. Ho. So, unfortunately, I did not bring out a stick. So I might have a hard time properly communicating canter to him. So I'm going to just see if maybe adding my reins as maybe energy will help. Ask him to back out. Back. Nope. Back. Back. Yep. Good. Good. And I actually like that he waited for the kiss, because he did what I asked, which was just turn his front in a different direction. But I didn't tell him to leave. He waited till I actually told him to leave. That's great. So I'm going to ask him to trot. See if I can ask him to canter. Good job. Very balanced today. Bring him down to the trot. Get him going nice and slow. Slow. Easy. Walk. Nope, that was a decision he made on his own. I didn't even get the walk cue. Quite happy, actually. He was very balanced on a longer line. Nope, didn't ask for that. Just walk. You're right, just walk though. Just walk. No, 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 no. Good. So now I'm going to ask him to stop because I asked him. Good. Good job. I'm going to go to him. Good job. What a good man. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Okay, so essentially we've walked the arena. We've gotten a good look at what his gaits are going to look like today, and I'm pretty pleased with that. Like I said, he didn't need any help to the left in his canter as far as balance, and to the right, I just needed to make sure that if it was a balance issue, that we could work on it today. But out on the longer, he's very jumpy. You hear the snaps make noise and he bounces. On the longer line today, he was able to get under himself nice, so it was quite a bit more balanced than he was yesterday. Gonna remind him what his job is. Good. Back. Back. You're okay. Back. Back. So I'm going to help him a little bit. Good. Over. Good. Yep. You're right. Over. Good. Over. 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 Good. Over. Good job. Good job. Good guy. So, we're out here, someplace he's never been. Whatever energy he's feeling, me here. Ask him to bend around to my toe. Ask him to bend around to my toe. Good. Ask him to walk. Good. Good job. Now, he's going to feel like a little bit of a sitting duck. It's different when I was on the ground, because on the ground, I was there to protect him, there to be with him. Now he's out here on his own. He's got ropes around these big scary barrels. He's got my voice coming from both sides now. So I might remind him I know how to stop him. Who? You know, while we're out here, he might need to be reminded that I know how to stop him. Maybe quickly get stuff in that right eye. So the outer perimeters are what worried him last time in that right eye. This time I think it's going to be the things that we have to go past. Good job. I wanted to give him an opportunity to really move out today too if he wants to, because, you know, the confinement of a 70-foot round pen isn't really that much fun. See if we can get him to stretch down a little bit. Let us know that he's working with us, responding to us. Take him a little bit further away from what has been, you know, like developed as a comfort zone. So right now this is a comfort zone, and now we're going to gradually approach and retreat the farther distances. You're okay. So see, he's jumpy. So we'll go ahead and go a little bit farther this time. Now, you know, he went out there with me in hand. That was different. I'm asking him to be brave all on his own, or so he perceives it that way. He's got to be brave with me here. So we'll go half the distance of his last track, and then the track that we're going to want, and head back. He's just taking in all the sights. There's jolly balls in one of these paddocks over here. He's seeing that. We're going to have to go past some poles that are piled up on the fence line over here, but we're going to have to be able to go past those. So I'm going to just kind of ride with him, let him look. Now we got to go past these white snakes on the ground. Good. So he's extremely jumpy. You know, his reactions to every movement are you know, startled. Not asking him to go any faster, just asking him to move along nice. Good job. Let him know that I'm here with him, telling him he's doing a good job. Like I said, we've already been all the way out here. He had the support of me on the ground with him. Now he's got to be brave all on his own. Monitoring his breathing. Try not to let him bang me against that barrel and cause a train wreck for that reason. Gonna bring him down this line one more time, then we'll go get everything in the other eye. And then we'll maybe just start getting him in shape. You know, he's very jumpy still, so like a lot of the stuff that he's wanting to jump at right now at the walk, I want to make sure that we kind of get through it before we add some speed to it. If I touch him on the rump, is he gonna spook? No, good. So we're going to cut across the diagonal, see if we can't get him to get everything out of that other eye. We're going to just trust that he doesn't need me to approach and retreat all the way back and forth, that we can just go all the way the distance this time. So he's taking a good look out in that paddock there. Wasn't sure if he wanted to kind of shy from that, but I got his attention before he did anything. Yeah, what do you think, huh? This is interesting. This is the other angle. See, his paddock is on the other side of the paddock that joins this arena. So I'm sure he's not making the distance connection, but this is basically the view of that paddock from the other side. So I'm just trying to control, he's trying to lean into the middle there. I'm just trying to politely say, no, you need to stay out on this track here. Now you can turn. And maybe I'll try to start getting him to respond to the turn in my body. Now everything's a little scarier. Got the shadow now on us. I'm just going to ask him, let him look, but going to ask him to kind of keep going. So now those poles are in this eye. Let him know I'm here still. I like when you get the mystery box of a horse that you don't really know their history, and everything you discover is kind of a nice surprise. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen that, not sure what we're looking at here, but I'm going to ask him to carry on. So now for some reason, he sees that tractor from a different, come on. So I'm just going to push him along. I'm going to let him keep looking, but I'm going to push him along. You can keep looking, but you have to your feet have to stay moving. So we got quite a breathing and not a tremor, but I can feel his, good. Anyway, there's a show, I've only seen it a few times, but obviously the concept is the same, that it's like the storage units are auctioned off to people who haven't had any time to look in them. They're auctioning off the locked door, and whoever wins that door then gets to open the door and look inside and see what they got. Some of them, end up having like major sound equipment and, or very, very valuable things. And some of them, end up having kind of junk in them. Nothing valuable, nothing you can even really work with. So I kind of equate getting a horse that you don't know his history, but, at his age, we definitely will have history. And I like going through that, unlocking that door and getting to check out everything inside, because you never know, like they could be taught something super duper cool. Like we discovered that he parks. He believes that when you tell him to kiss forward, he's supposed to stretch out into a halter pose that is known for the Morgan and the gaited Tennessee walkers, where they stretch out, and Arabians, they stretch out in those, halter poses. So we learned, I'm going to let him look for a second, we learned that that's what he does. So that was kind of a cool thing to discover. What else have we discovered? We discovered, the negative thing, which would be that he's a little shy, protective on the right-hand side of his body, a little spooky on the right-hand side of his body. We've learned that in a smaller space, he can't do tight circles to the right. At a canter, he gets cross-firing, he gets out of balance. But we also just today learned that if you put him on a longer line, he can do it. What else did we learn about you that we wouldn't have already known? He's got a super, super comfortable canter. And he got a really big trot, which is, it's odd, like how big his trot is. He's got that trot that you have to almost have a little bit of a delay in your posting, or he's going to kind of toss you out of the saddle. Warm bloods are known for those kind of trots. He's got a big trot. Yes, he does. Okay, so I'm going to ask him now to go out on this rail. Yep. And I'm going to ask him, once we get out on this rail, I'm going to ask him to pick up the trot. Oh, still a little jumpy. Ask him to pick up the trot. So he's offering a canter. Now I know what that hoppy thing is. It's not so much that he was thinking about offering to buck or rear up on me. He was actually offering to canter. So maybe something in my kiss, maybe he was taught that a kiss actually means canter. I know some trainers teach that is when you're okay. So he's kind of gating on me here. Now we're looking at the poles. Notice how those poles weren't so scary when we were walking. Now they're really scary. You're all right. So what I'll do now is I'll head right for those poles by cutting the arena in half. Look at those poles. They're still there. Oop. See if I can't ask him to really stretch in this trot. Oh, his faster trot's easier to post to. Trying not to kind of rock back too hard on him, because he's got quite a sway back. See if we can go past those poles a little easy. without spooking. Gonna ask him to go across the diagonal. So first time. Whew. Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I made a noise that might have sounded like slow down or stop, so I'm gonna give him that was a mistake. Wow. You're okay. It makes me feel like a completely out of balance rider at the trot here. He's definitely got a lot to offer. I even do 2-point down this hill. Give myself a break. I wonder if it's, no, you can't sit that. You can't sit that. I was like, I wonder if I could sit that. I mean, let's see. There we go. Oh my God. Good job. Whew. That's a big trot. But you know what? I'd rather their trot be big than their canter be big and jarring. Because a big canter that's real jarring makes the rider really kind of flop around. And when you flop around as a rider on a horse at the canter, you can really, really make the canter scary for your horse. You can ruin a horse that was taught how to canter, maybe by, a rider trainer that exercised 2-point more, or knew how to sit it better. But at least to trot, you have somewhat of the option to do a rising trot, which you definitely you'll have fun with that. He's a neat guy. I do like him. So I'm going to go ahead and ask him to canter to the left here. What a good guy. Ooh. What a good guy. That was nice. That was nice. Now remember, he's crazy out of shape, so he's huffing and puffing on me. Gonna ask him to go the other way. Now, he likes to anticipate what you're gonna ask him to do, so you really are better off asking him to trot, not canter. So see, he's anticipating, and I gotta teach him how to set him up for that way, because he's going to pick up the wrong lead on me. So I might set him up, not down here. I might set him up down at that, not this barrel, the next barrel. Get him rounding around that barrel. Because when a horse canters, they actually start their canter with their back leg. So I need to get him rounding and get that back leg under him. See if I can ask for the canter now. There we go. Nope. Sorry, bud. So I'm going to try that again. Nope. See if he has a different cue. Nope. Not trying to make him wrong, just trying to help him. So how can I help him? I can teach him how to get this hind quarter underneath of him. So I'm going to yield his hind quarter under him. Good. Let him know that that's all I want. You have to respond to that leg. So I'm going to yield hind quarter underneath of him. Nope. But there you go. There you go. Okay, so ask him to move away from my foot. There you go. Good job. Let him know that's all I was looking for. Ask him to move away from my foot and try to set him up. There you go. Good job. Okay. So that's how I'm going to set him up for the correct lead, is to get this hind end moving over for me. Get that hind end walking into the circle a little bit. Okay, we got his energy kind of, I'm deliberately slapping him. I don't slap horses, but I want him to stop looking at whatever he's looking at now. There's nothing over there. I'm spotting everything that he could possibly be looking at. And he's decided that it is, whatever it is scary, and we're going to need to look again. Which is fine, we'll look again. There's nothing over there, bud. See? A frisbee in the grass, that's about all I can see. Step up. But he's definitely sure something scary over here. So, I don't want him to run off with me. I'm trying to make it scarier. I'm trying to help him. We'll stay down here for a minute, but I'm going to ask him to keep walking this time. Stay down here. I'm just tapping him with my inside leg. Get him kind of focused on me, round around my leg a little bit. Again, get up, good. So, on this straightaway, can I ask him to put his hind end in? Good. On this straightaway, can I ask him to put his hind end in? Good. Can I ask him to put his hind end in? Can I ask him to put his hind end in? Good. So that's what I want him doing for me when I ask for this right lead. I'm going to ask for the right lead with that hind end first. Can I get him to turn his hind end in? Nope. 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 There you go. Good. So on this straightaway, let's see, we'll come towards you. Can I get him to turn his hind end in? Good. That's what I want. Let him know. Can I get him to turn his hind end in? I don't want him to stop, though. I want him to keep walking. Get him to turn his hind end in. Get him to move away from my foot. He stopped moving away from my foot. Okay. Here. Okay. So, I don't know. Can I help you? No. 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 Trying to set him off balance a tiny bit too to see if I get him to where he feels like he has to pick up that lead. No. No. Listen to me. Good. Like that he tripped and stayed on the lead. Ask him to ho. Ooh. Let him look over there at whatever's still scaring him. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Ask him to walk off. Good. Good job. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. So let's see if we can get that right lead again. No. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Easy. Bring him back down to a walk. Good job. Good job. That's it. We'll work on that lead. I'm just keep walking. I don't know what's over there. It's so scary, buddy. You're fine. So we're just going to keep walking right here until whatever's over there, we can just digest. Good job. Oh, he still wants to squirt here. Get him around a little bit. There you go. You're okay. You're okay. Good. Good job. So I could have allowed him to canter. If I was on a tight circle, I would have, so that way he would have gotten uncomfortable enough to switch for himself. But he's not going to get really uncomfortable cantering on a straightaway. So the chances of me getting him to, first off, switch up on his own, slim. Second off, to get him to even understand that that's what I was looking for, was the other lead, and slim. So that's why I had to keep working on just getting him to rip my leg, you know, keeping him bent to the inside, asking him to bend his hips to the inside, picking up that right lead. So that might be a cue he doesn't understand. Although, you know, when I asked him to yield his hind end in, you know, it didn't take him long to figure out what I was asking him to do. So I'm going to say that if he was used a lot, he should have had those cues. Then again, when I was a kid, I was learning how to canter. I always remember the instructor saying, outside rein, outside leg. Not really sure why the outside rein. But I remember being told that. So I didn't try that because that's not how I want to teach him. So if that's how he was taught, he's going to learn it correctly. Good job. Good job. So that was perfect spot for me. See if I can ask him to put his head down. 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 Nope. Head down. Yep. Head down. So I know he can. Head down. Head down. Nope, it's not flexion. There you go. Good. Let him just come off of some of the adrenaline that I helped him build. He's a little lathered. Thinks not being in shape, doesn't it, buddy? You did good, though. You did good. You did good. You did good. I always like to take my saddle off out in the arena. People used to laugh at me for it, saying, you know, oh, why wouldn't you let the horse carry it in? Well, he just carried me for the last half hour or so. last 40 minutes. Why wouldn't I help him out and say, it's over? Why would I make him wait until he's inside? And then this way too, since he's kind of shown that he likes to roll, maybe I can give him an opportunity to roll in this nice fluffy sandy dirt, right? Why not? Why not get to roll? How nice would that be? So I'm not going to let him loose. I'm going to actually just see if I can encourage him to roll without being attached to him, or without letting him go. I'm going to actually see if he'll follow me up here. Here. You're dripping, my goodness. Here. 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 I just want to change lines to a longer line so you can do what you want. Good job. You want to roll? Mm-hmm. You want to roll? You can roll. Okay. You want to roll? So I'm sure he's never been allowed to do that, so he may not do it while he's online. I'll go wherever you want to go. I'll go wherever you want to go. You want to roll? Let's look for a place to roll. Let's look for a place to roll. You want to roll? Go ahead. Go look for a place to roll. Go on. You don't understand. Is that it? That's all you got for me? You don't want to roll? I'm going to make you just stand here if you don't know what you can do. Maybe I'll go put him in the round pen and let him roll in the round pen. That's been freshly dragged too. Be nice and fluffy for a roll, huh? Be nice and fluffy for a roll. What do you think?